Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come to do a couple more of these little pictures today. I'm going to do the little teddy bear first, and I'm going to do him in the Polychromos and a distressing background. Hopefully that works out. Then I'll do this little guy over here, probably in the Prisma colors. I'm going to try to mix it up between everything, but I do want to keep them all with a distressing background. So I'll get the camera down and we will try to color this minuscule, tiny, itty bitty teddy bear. So hold on a second. Okay, if I forgot to mention it, it is Passionista Colorista's Magical Advent Calendar. And if you go to her Instagram account, which is Passionista Colorista, you can find the download for these pages. I'll leave a link down below if I can remember on her Instagram page, so you can zip on over there, print out your own copies, and go ahead and color along with everybody. Everybody is doing different pages, and I believe she's going to have some people streaming the coloring pages, I think this weekend, but I'm not sure. I just get tidbits of information because I'm working on my house and stuff, and my mother-in-law's house, and I barely get a chance to peek in on everything that's going on. But for now, we're going to get this little tiny teddy bear colored up. I pulled out 3 colors in the Polychromos set. So we have Bistre, Burnt Siena, and black, and those are the colors we're going to do the little guy in. His bow's going to be done in a different color, but these are the ones I have out right now. I have sharpened them to a very sharp point. I use a dull 133 pencil sharpener. It has a dial on the back, and you can get them to be really sharp or with less of a point. That's why I like that particular pencil sharpener, because my Prisma colors cannot be quite this sharp without chipping the tips off of them, and I prefer not to do that. So we're going to give this little guy some brown fur, just because all my teddy bears are brown. So we're just going to put a little bit of darkness around his eyes and lighten him up as we go out from his nose. I don't know if I should put this down just a little bit further because it is such a small picture. These are extremely fun to do, but they're tiny. Around his nose area, I'm going to bring in, excuse me, hold on. Okay, in the little center here, we're going to darken his face with a little bit of the black. Kind of go around his bow here. Just to give him a little extra dark. Then we're going to kind of bring some of those lines out. He's going to be a fluffy little bear. Okay, I'm going to go back with the burnt sienna here. Bring out some of those tiny little hairs. Gonna bring in some of the blister. few more little lines here. And we'll bring some in from the outside down. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to add some in to his ear. His arm. And his little feet. And of course his little tummy. He's already looking like a cute little bear. Bring in the burnt sienna here. Darken it around the bottom of the foot. And darken up his ears up here too. Okay, add a little black in there, just in the darkest spots. And blend it in with the burnt sienna. And we have to do his little part of his tummy. Okay, and then we're going to get a little tanner color. I don't know which one that would be. Let's try brown ochre here. See how that works for his inner tummy. His feet area. And his little nose. And his little hand pads here. There's some of that up here in his forehead too. And the inside of his ears up here. And darken that other foot up a little bit more. That'll work for such a small little picture. Just darken up his little chin there a little bit more. Okay, and now I will get out colors for his bow. Okay, so I pulled out two of the blue colors. I got a Cobalt Blue and if you can read that name. And there we go. I'll leave all these colors down below in the description box. Okay, we're going to put the light blue in the highlights of the bow first. Oh, we got lots of little tails. Double bow. Okay. Then we'll bring in the dark. Just kind of pull it right into the light. Oh, someone's cooking downstairs. Really kind of have to keep these pencils pretty sharp for these tiny little areas. And a little extra of that light blue in here. Nice little blue bow. And boy, are we going to have some fun doing this little one up here. Very sharp pencil. We're going to do the dark first here. Then bring in the light turquoise. Go back in with the dark if you want to add any of the dark back in. Okay. We have a blue bow. We're going to make a blue tag down here too. There we go. And while we're here, we might as well get him some blue on the pads of his feet. Those are tiny. No, I'm terribly sorry if I was out of focus there. Okay, now I'm going to have to get out some greens. Okay, I picked out chromium green and light green. We're going to do this itty bitty thing of poly here. I'll put the light in first because I don't know if I'll be able to get it in there if I don't. And I think that piece. Okay. Then we'll bring in the dark. And then we're going to put some green stripes in this box up here. And down here on these little guys, we'll just kind of darken it at the top. And bring some of that light down. Okay. Now I need some red for the berries. Okay, what do I got? We'll just go in with some red violet. They're awfully small, so trying to shade those in is going to be ridiculous. And we'll do this one with red stripes. We'll add some red stripes on this. And do this little package up here in red. A little shadow up here. Bring some of that red down. Okay. I think maybe we need a little more red in there. Let's see. We'll do this little stripe here. And a little bow. I know it's up here somewhere. Okay. Now we need need another color for that package. Could probably do it in the light turquoise. Oh my goodness, there's little bells there. I really hope that the artist got to draw this in a bigger picture and shrink it down. That's really hard to do. Okay, we're just going to get out the... Ooh. Want to try that Arteza Gold with this. They're metallic colors. Let's see. We'll do the little tiny bells in that. And we'll add that up here. And where else can we put this? I have at least 3 spots. Put some in this package. And add it right on that green too. I don't know if you can tell, it's got a nice sparkle to it. I like those. Okay, what do we have left here? I want to do his eyes as buttons, so we're just going to make them nice and black if I can. Button up his nose. A little more shadow under there. Put a little shadow over here. Okay, I'm going to take my Caran d'Ache blender. I'm just going to run it around his fur. Try not to get too much of that blue in there. And we'll run it on the packages too. There's 2 reasons for this. One, it gives it a nice blend. But I'm going to do a distress ink in the background, and this will put a wax coating on it. So we will get out the same green tape that I used the other day. It's Post-it tape. Put it down. I'm going to do a different color. I'd use the same tape that I did before. Whoa, so sorry. Try not to drop the tape. All right. There we go for our little bear. And we're going to do him in blue background. So I have to find a blue sponge. I wonder if I have one in here. Yep, that'll do. The blue applicator. Change out the red one I used yesterday. And we're going to use a little bit of both of these. So a little Stormy Sky, which is a dark. I'm sorry you're so close. I'll back you up a little bit for this. Sorry, Stormy Sky and Broken China is a little lighter, but we're going to go in with the Stormy Sky here first and do the corners around the edges. Okay, then we're going to bring in a little of the other color and then some oxide, so I have to be real careful here not to cover up my teddy bear. So just put a little on the, very lightly bring it out into the other color. Okay, go back in with the Stormy Sky and get it just a little darker on the edges. All right, now we're going to add our water and get our washcloth. Well, I still have the tape on. Didn't do that last time. So we're just going to spray it, wipe it up. One more over here. Okay. Make sure he's nice and clean, and then we'll take off the tape. Let's see if we can't get this one up. And there we go. I have to let that dry, and then we will put white on top of the little snowflakes there. Can't do that while it's wet. So I'll come back when it's dry and we will finish up that little picture. Okay, I got out my little Uniball Signal white, and I'm going to get you down a little closer because I have to get a little closer. I'm going to see if I can't get at least a little white center in these. And then some little dots coming down. We'll put a few dots around in here. And I'm going to put stickles on it. Try to brighten them up a little. So I'm just kind of going out of the lines here, changing the diamond shapes and everything to polka dots, but that's the way it goes. It's kind of polka dotty. Okay, then I will get some stickles out. Do we want to do it in silver? Silver might look pretty. I don't know if it'll come out the bottle though. Let's see. Which one will work? Here we go. Diamond stickles. We're just going to go right over the dots that I put on there. Just put a little bit of that glitter on there, so it's just a little glitter glue. And that'll make them stand out a little bit more. And then we will be done with this one. And put a few little dots around here too. And it's kind of cute. When that dries, I'm going to take a ruler and probably put it right about here and just draw a little black line kind of coming out a little bit on both sides so it doesn't look like our teddy bear is floating in space. So I'll try to ground him a little bit. So I will come back when this is all dry. All right, we're ready to do the bird, and I'm going to do it in Prisma colors. Why not? Get everything going here. So the bird is going to be done in blue, the bow is going to be done in red, and the background is going to be done in purple in this one. So we're just going to go with the color scheme that I do in the Magical Dawn book. So Indigo Blue first. Oh, and we have a number 3. Could probably do that in green. So this is dark pressure on the outside of the wing going down, and then bringing lighter pressure up. Going over all of the details. We'll be adding some in black, some in with the stickles. I think those are his 2 feet, but his little belly's under here. Okay. Okay, that was all done in indigo. Now we're bringing in the light cerulean blue. Mixing those colors together. And we'll get his tail up here too. Indigo first. And then the cerulean. Then we'll go over everything with the skylight blue, light blue sky. I always get the name of it wrong. This probably picked us up some of the ink. Didn't really let these dry as long as I should have. Okay, then we're going to go back in with the indigo and darken up some areas. Okay. Now we're going to, it's so hard for me to see these little teeny tiny pictures. I'm going to do the bow. So we're going to get out the black raspberry. Kind of put it where all the crease marks are. Okay, then we'll bring in the clay rose. And we'll bring in the light peach. Bring back in the black raspberry and darken anything up you want. When I pull this a little closer to my face, I'll be able to fix that up a little bit. You could also bring in some white if you want to, just to lighten up some area here. That's why I don't sharpen them to a point. And that goes for the blue here too. Anyway, so we have to get out some green for the number 3. And that would be the moss, the ochre, and a gray color. I gotta find the other pen. Where's the other green? There it is. That's hiding in my hand. Okay, so we will start off with the moss green. And we'll put it up here towards the top, and that way we can catch any of that blue that bled down in there. Okay, we'll bring in the pale sage. Just lighten up this area here. And then we'll bring in the green ochre. There we go. We're going to do this up here on the crown too. We'll give him a little green crown. So that's the ochre. A little bit of the moss. And then we'll bring in the pale sage here. Go back in with the green ochre and kind of bring it down a little further into that. Make it more of a goldish colored crown. There. Okay, the stars. Let's see, I don't think I have any yellows in here. I have to do his beak too, so let's see what we got up here. Okay. Okay, I have a wild gas canary yellow and kind of an orangish color. I don't know what it is, but it's on my desk and I'm going to use it. So we're going to throw some of that into his beak and his little feet down here, and we'll throw a little bit to shadow up some of these stars on one side. Okay, then we'll go in with the very tiny canary yellow and a little of that in. This is not a very sharp pencil because I can't sharpen it anymore, but it'll do the trick here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, I hope I didn't smear that. I bet I did. It's all over my hand. Hold on a second. Alright, what I'm going to do is take a little black here, and I'm going to just kind of go around the edge just to darken that up. And any place in here I can do that. Okay. Something like that. I'm going to take a little black in here too. These little dots are going to get black. When I can get this closer to my face, I'll fix them and make them look really good. Okay. And we'll add some stickles in here too on top of that, but I have to do the inking first, and we are going to mask it off and ink this one in purple. So here we go. Nope, not quite right. I have to be careful here. I think those are dry, but I just won't tap it down on that side. Just on that side. Okay, purple. Must find the purple. There we go. Dusty Concord. And I need a purple foam piece. Switch those out. And here we go in with the purple. Go nice and dark around the edges. And then kind of just tap it in between anything else. See if you want to get it in there. Okay, we're going to get it wet. As soon as I figure out what I did with all that stuff. Okay, here we go. Get a nice little spritz and wipe it up. Okay, and to pull that up. Ooh, look at this one, because it's on the edge. Okay, we didn't quite get a very good line here, so I'll just bring in some of the Parma Violet here. And kind of bring some of that color up. And you can bring it into the picture too. And if you go over the edge like I did, we just get the eraser, make sure it's clean. I don't know how many times I've done the erasing on that and it's not clean, and I just put a different color on top of everything. Learned a lesson on that one though. Okay. Try to get it in, and you can bring some of that color in to kind of help with the splotching and the blending of it. Darken the corners if you want. You can just bring it over. Just be careful if you're not dry yet. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in some of the white and do the little spots like I did on the other one. And this area is more dry up here. Okay, and I'll just darken up these little dots a little bit better, and I'll take a picture of all three of these for you and get it at the end of the video. Thanks guys for watching, and I will come back and do some more of these little pictures. This is the next three up here. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and liking my videos. I really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.